I'm live. Ah, there it goes. There it goes. Yeah, you're probably going to hear the rain. It is raining horribly outside. Good morning. It's Saturday. We made it through the work week. Oh, we made it through trials, which I didn't think was going to ever happen. Considering. So, um, we haven't gotten the confirmation yet. I don't know who has all been following the Oakley Snow case. She went missing in January from her father's house, believed to be taken by her mother. Supposedly, the last known sighting of her was, the last known sighting of her was coming out of a drug house and disappearing. So, late last night, I think it was, or early this morning, uh, law enforcement located some child remains in the park, Morgan State Park, I think it was, which is right there on the borders of Morgan and Browns counties. I want to say it's in Indiana. They didn't say the state. I'm believing it's Indiana. That's the news channel I got it from, was one of the Indiana ones. But they found her child's remains, and Ellie already believes that Oakley is passed on, and hopefully we'll get some confirmation. I really don't want it to be her. I really want her, but to give the rest of the family some kind of closure or peace, I hope they find out who it is. So yeah, I started a new channel. It's gonna be just for podcast. It's not gonna be like what me and Anna do. I don't even know if we're gonna. I hope we still do it, but uh, it's gonna be just the ones that I like, the ones that have already been, the ones that I want to do, like what I've been wanting to do the podcast on. They're it is like cases that have already been to court and already got a conviction, and we can talk about the stories and stuff like that, and then we could um go over cold cases, missing persons, but I really want to back off of the kids a little bit. um the ones that I'm already invested in, I'm going to keep on with them, but I really don't want to get involved in any new ones, i.e. Oakley Snow. I just saw that they found child remains in a park, and that's what made me want to talk about it today. Like, I'm not going to dig into it. I'm not going to go like I have with recent cases or ones that I am currently on. But 2-year-old little girl that just disappeared. Like, they don't know if her mom's in jail. Her mom was arrested in where the hell was she at? Hold on, let me see. I saw it this morning and it just like every time I put Oakley in, it comes up with the uh glasses. I can't see who's in here. I can't tell if anybody's in here. So, oh, she's in North Carolina jail right now, Marion County. That's right. I think it was Marion County. Madison Marshall, 22, now sits in a North Carolina jail facing neglect charges. But Oakley, who was last seen in Indianapolis, is nowhere to be found. I'm trying to find the one that from today, the update about the child remains. Give me 1 second. I can't see any of the comments or anything. Sugar. Okay, you're good. No, that's weird. I put in nose channel and it brings up glasses. Oh, my toes are just tingling. Yeah, I get no. Well, it says 2 people, but I get one that just sits there and watches and listens. I don't know if they're infatuated or they just want to hear what I got to say, or they're waiting for me to slip up and say something that they can make fun of, or I don't know. Hold on. I think I found it. Yay. Okay, maybe not. Here it is. Child remains found in Morgan County. Found it. I also pasted it on posted it on my community page. Morning, Mars. How are you doing, sweetheart? How do I get to this? That's not what I wanted. Oh, I can't. How do I not? It's like not wanting me to go to that page for some reason. Every time I hit it, it goes to something. All right. Police have confirmed that the remains of a child were found in Morgan County. Multiple law enforcement sources tell Fox 59 News the child's body was found in Morgan Monroe State Forest. One neighbor who lives just down the road from the source says the child's body was found. Says the area is usually very quiet and relatively remote. Oh, where the body was found, it's usually quiet. Well, it's horrific to be honest with you, neighbor said. It sort of surprised me since I just moved out here, but yeah, realistically, it could happen. Stevens said he unfortunately stands how a body could be found close to home. Um, to his home though. Well, you got rural settings, the neighbor began describing. I mean, if you have criminal intent and are going to hide something, the best place to take it would be out in a field, woods, or lake, and this is out in the middle of nowhere. The Indianapolis Metropolitan, the IMPD said they are lead investigating agency in the regards to the deceased child, and Indiana State Police said Morgan County Sheriff's Department assisting in the investigation. At this time, police are not releasing any information about what led detectives to the remains, if the remains are connected to any other case. The neighbor said the area does not usually get much foot traffic, but it may start to pick up at this time of the year. The location I referred to is not normally traveled by everyday persons on a walk, he said. So chances if someone's remains were found in this area, it would be by someone looking for mushrooms, which we are beginning to get into mushroom season here the next 2 did they actually go mushroom picking? I heard of ginseng and stuff like that, but mushroom. The IMPD investigators believe that 2-year-old missing Oakley Snow is unalived and that her body was disposed of somewhere in Indiana. IMPD would not speak on if those latest developments are related to the child's remains found in Morgan County. I just hope they can complete the case. Police said that Morgan County's coroner office will be responsible for identifying the remains, who will then notify IMPD. And that is all that they are saying right now. Good morning, OG. Oh, look, I got all 3 of my beautifuls in here. Now, if we can get FS in here, that'd be nice. I haven't seen her in chat in a long time. I talk to her all the time, but I just don't see her in chat no more. Start talking. Who the hell is Mr. Clean? Do y'all know who that is? Do I look like a cricket? Right? Bring them to me. No questions asked. I don't care. You cannot take care of them. I can. I will, or somebody else I know will. All right. Thank you. I don't know who he is. I've never even heard of him before. Damn, a crackhead? Come on now, dude. Out of all the things you could have called me, that's the one last thing that I've never been called a crackhead before. You called some weird, some horrible shit, but a crackhead I've never been called. Let me turn the comments off on this one. Where's it? Hey, OG, text Maisie and tell her I'm live. Yeah, he said start talking, crackhead. I didn't know talking. It's got to be a rap fan. Troll period. Damn, I got a big old knot. Thank you. Your shit. Ow. That's my bitch. That's my bitch. I got too many of y'all. So, besides, I know should, but Mars, have you been keeping up with Letitia's trial? Oh, G's trying. I know she's trying. She's kind of in and out of it because she'll text me every now and then and ask me a question about the case. You want it? You want it? I don't. You haven't? So let me get your intake on it a little bit because I haven't really talked to you too much about the case, this case. So, what you think about it? Oh, I wish mine wouldn't. I can't wait for the guilty decision from the jury. I can't either, honestly. I mean, we know it's coming. Her lawyers know it's coming. She knows it's coming. That's why you see her like this. I'd make a good Letitia. I should do skits. Like, come on. If that was on trial, my ass would be all. What are you saying? What? What? I didn't hear you. Like, you know, I've seen all defendants. Most of them will wear them headphone thingies just so they don't miss what's being said, so they can actually hear. Because a lot of times you can't. Okay, Mars. I don't know how Al dealt with all those phone calls. I would have often. Well, you got to remember, he didn't even really know where she was. He didn't know if she was in South Carolina or if she was in Colorado Springs. I mean, well, I'm guessing they told him she was in South Carolina, but she never really came out and said it. So I don't think he really actually knew. Even if they told him that, I don't know if he knew that. Very, very true, OG. Well, if you go through each of those stories that she has told, I guarantee you'll find the real truth in there because there's like say this is the story, there's probably like that much of it that's true. And if you put all of that much from each story she's told together, we might just get the real one. Honestly. I mean, I don't know if you guys heard what she said yesterday. Oh yeah, you're right, Suge. But I don't know if you guys heard yesterday. Here, I'm gonna play it. What was yesterday? Day 12? I know you guys all have got my text about the new channel, my podcast channel. It's just going to be me doing, or me and whoever talking about the cases that are already been to court. They've already had conviction or whatever. Just older cases and then some cold cases. I'm hoping that me and Nana are going to still do our podcast on Sundays. We haven't done it in a few weeks now. I don't know. I'm hoping we still do it. But this is going to be the way that I really, really, really wanted it to go. And to talk about, I love the way me and Nana's podcast is now, don't get me wrong. But I like talking about the older cases that have already been covered and stuff. Oh, Rosie sub, thank you. I think I'm gonna redo Shania's, my very first one, the one that I started the channel with. I think I'm gonna redo that one and put it on the podcast one, since I know a little bit more than I did 2 years ago. And maybe see if I can get an intro to it or something. Like, I want some type of intro. One without me getting in trouble for. Where is that damn Letitia? All right, so there's a part in this that I want you guys to hear. I think this automatically picks up where she's got arrested. Yes.
59. It comes from February 21st, 1:44 p.m. It's 29 minutes long. At this point, Judge, I'd like to go ahead and publish that. It was previously admitted during Mr. Stout's testimony. And then when this particular phone call is done, we'll bring Mr. Gruson back up. All right.
All right, nope, here it is.
And we're going to record this. And Judge, I'm wondering if
can you guys hear that?
See, this one's a little quieter than the other recorded phone calls. If they can hear this, okay.
The other thing is, it sounds as though your plan is to play part of this and then stop it and ask questions during part of it.
That's right. Yeah, I'll do this throughout, Judge.
Okay.
Can you guys hear this?
Let's see if the record remains clear. You just need to identify the timestamp where you're stopping.
Yeah, I will. Yep.
Not as loud as I can make it.
Okay, let's see. You all hear it okay?
Yes or no?
Concern Gruson with the FBI. Mentioning them all perfect. You know why you're here?
Okay, thank you.
They inform you, the officer should file you under arrest.
I'm under it.
Yes. For random stops. Warrant was issued out of Colorado.
Okay, but no, someone could have just called me.
Yeah, and
apologize for that. Because of the nature of the warrant, it being a murder warrant, and that's what I'd like to talk with you about today. That's why we're not having a cast of thousands here and whatever. It's really like to get to the bottom of what happened there. I know that a lot of things have gone on with your life, a little bit of how this turns out. Okay, but because you were arrested and you're not free to leave, I need you to explain the Bill of Rights before we can talk.
Well, I mean, so I'm getting charged with what now?
Well, you were charged in a judge in Colorado Springs signed off. But the way this case worked was El Paso County got the original case. They didn't have enough manpower to work it.
Okay.
So they called the FBI.
Right.
And for the FBI, an extension of the profiling unit, and I came in and assisted. And I've been helping for about the last 3 weeks.
Okay.
So our evidence response team, you've probably seen that on the news, to do some searches, et cetera. And then other FBI agents have been writing warrants. But a lot of warrants have been written. We've gone through the court. El Paso Sheriff's Office and FBI have worked together. And we found enough, we call it probable cause, for a warrant to be issued.
Oh my God. This drives me nuts.
So that's why you're here today.
Okay, a warrant for what though?
It was for the murder.
What murder?
Cannon Stout.
So Gannon is murdered.
That's what the evidence shows.
Okay.
And I'm happy to share with you evidence, but we can't have a conversation unless you're advised of your rights.
Okay, what am I right?
Okay, so you guys see what she just did, right? She's like, so what am I being arrested for? He said, you're under arrest for the murder. The murder of what? And then he said, Gannon Stouts. She's like, so Gannon's been murdered? Like, there's no question about it. Like, she's just so, it don't bother her.
So this is an advice of rights form. We'll fill it out at the top. And you don't have to answer any question.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm not going to force you to answer anything. If you want this interview to be done, it's done. We're in. Okay.
Good morning, Lynn.
So I'd like you to initial these as we go through them. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court.
Damn it.
You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions. You have the right to have a lawyer with you during questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for you before questioning if you wish.
I'm trying to find the part where he talks about the kids.
What was your impression of that?
Yeah, so eventually she asked me, so Gannon's been murdered, but yeah, she appeared to be confused as to why she.
You know, in a person's brain, you hear 100 different things. You do get do whatever. I just wanted him to know, because he knows. Like I've been taking care of our kids like for so long. Like,
And then while I was even.
Oh my God, this stupid thing.
Been talking to her at the present.
When these types of investigations are ongoing, is the investigation goal to try to build a case that will plead out, or do you have to assume that it will go to trial?
We assume that it'll go to trial.
You asked her, was she sound mind during this time? Do you remember what her response was in that?
She,
He wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna go do this with people. That was the good part because he wasn't, like not saying you can't. Like I'm sure you might say if a football game's going on, which was different.
Right.
But usually for the most
and then while I was even talking,
part, he
Okay, so now I understand that he, and we thought we,
getting out of the military or the kids in a way, kind of, because mom wasn't given anything or whatever. So then that's when we step in and say, we're going to keep them here in our home here, and I'll stay here with them. And then, we'll go from there.
right.
So during that time, he also didn't get to see his mom. Aisha didn't have a place to live. She had had a baby, but then mainly to her, I'm not going to trash her. She was married to someone who didn't take care of, who wouldn't take care of them like they should,
Okay.
with her being pregnant in
Right.
that situation. So with mom not having that foundation support, she wasn't able to come to the house a lot. And when she did come to the house, each time she came, that she was like, she just wasn't in a good place. So I let her stay at her home, and Gannon had a tough time every time
Damn it.
because in his mind, he just wanted to be like a sister,
What? Stepsister?
Yeah.
You mean Harley?
No.
Oh, it's Landon's?
Yeah. No.
I don't.
Mia.
Mia.
Mike started.
Got it.
Mike, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So he wanted it to be like Mike started, which was they go to the dad's house for a week.
Yeah, she did, but Landon
Right.
did have a lot of
That was
issues.
Gannon's mindset when he was here.
That's why the kids went to go live with them.
Grandparents, amazing people, which is Landon's family. Amazing people, Grandma, I think Grandma, Nana, and Poppy. Great people. They would always come get them on weekends and things like that, so that I'd have time to do whatever I needed to do, or if I wanted to go shopping or go hang out with people, whatever. So we had all that, going on here. The missing piece was,
Yep.
Gannon would do his schoolwork, very smart. I think he made all A's here in fourth grade. I'm pretty sure he made all A's. So made all A's here. Didn't have like an issue at all.
What would he like when he got home from school? Because Albert's out, you're having to take care of him.
Well, to be honest with you, I got him from after school, which was about like 5:30ish. So by the time we did homework,
Yeah, before Gannon
all
went
those
missing.
things, it was almost time to get ready for bed.
Are you doing his homework with him? Is he doing it on
Right.
his own? What?
See, the difference between schools, and I'm not trying to talk about Colorado if you're from Colorado,
No.
the difference between Colorado and South Carolina schools was South Carolina did a lot more with like history and those type of things for Colorado. So he did struggle with history, so we had to sit at the table a lot of times and really work on do the mathematics. So like his dad. Gannon is just like his dad. Taken out, I think I would do, but I'm pretty sure he might have been smart to get rid of that stuff. I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
But none of us had any anything like that.
So in that particular recounting of, you lead into asking challenges with Gannon. Again, from your perspective, does she appear to be able to recount things and have strong memory recall ability?
Yeah, she walked us through his childhood, South Carolina, Alaska, Colorado, when he got home from school, what courses he did well in, what courses he struggled in. So, yes,
And it sounded like fairly normal family life.
it did.
Did you ask about bath salts and the hike from Sunday, January 26th?
Yes.
So let's jump to that section. It's going to be from this point up to
No, where's
43:30.
the part where she said she don't like the kids?
And that's okay because that totally that was not me trying to be.
Right.
That was just being stupid.
What was your impression of that?
Yeah, so eventually she asked me, so Gannon's been murdered, but yeah,
Thing because I know at the same time that someone called every time. I could hear people.
Right.
I knew that. So me saying those things to him was just being, what is the word you want to call it? Selfish or facetious or whatever you want to call it.
Selfish?
Just because that was, I was hurt by him
All
not
right, sugar, be careful, honey.
wanting to work together to figure this out, because I did have like originally initial different thoughts on certain things, and that was me trying to like basically read him and try to figure the situation out. So I understand that you may have heard those or whatever you may have heard, and that's okay, because that totally that was not me trying to
Right.
be. That was just being stupid to him.
So I have a question.
So, and it's paused right now at 13 minutes and 59 seconds. Mr. Grusing, what were your impressions of?
Thing to Al was
That about the kids not being with us and we not being able to protect them, that it was kind of hard. It took a lot, toll throughout that time frame of like Alaska, time in Alaska. So doing that time in Alaska and stuff, was very hard to like have to see him be so upset from so many miles away. We get calls that kids didn't have a place to stay. We get calls that there were guns in the back of their car and people would be arrested. And so that took its toll in the terms of like figuring we should not have to like go through these things. But then once like we got to Colorado, we all could be in like one place. And then it was like at first it was like kind of hard because we've been, back and forth to Alaska for so long. Because, if you know the background, I had the kids here for their school year, for Gannon and Lena. So it was Lena, was the first grade year, and Gannon's fourth grade year. Yeah. So they would have went to school here. So I had them here with us then. Still with that, it was supposed to like being hard, going back and forth, traveling on holidays, things like that. So that would have been the one. And just by the time, like, so when we got to Colorado, it was just like, okay, we're here. We are together, and we said stupid things to each other. But like the things that we could do to be like, okay, we'll forget all this, or if you do this, we'll do it for y'all. But it's silly stuff.
So paused at 21:20. And before I jump into these next questions, just noticing the time. Do you want me to go to about 10:30 and then?
It's up to you. I was actually just going to say whenever you plan to break in the next 5 minutes or so.
Okay.
It's up to you.
Okay, sounds good. This particular section, Mr. Grusing, was she able to recount details over this 5-year period that her and Mr. Stout had been together?
yes.
Did she indicate any trouble on remembering these?
Christmas with them. So like if they went home for holidays, they might leave, school gets out. We might not see them until, January. So I always spent my time trying to make sure every time, I didn't believe in certain holidays, I believe in Halloween, but to make sure every holiday was like revolved around the situation. So if you look at the situation, I went, we have every house and we have cars and we have whatever. So I worked my entire life. So to me, it's like everything I work so hard for, everything I work in the military or, service and things like that, no matter how much we had did on that, it took us everything to get good. And that was where we were at in our safe spot. So for a person who can, take care of everyone and do everything for everyone, and then just cannot do it for a split second, that's the hardest part. Knowing that this is an image getting set on me, all these horrible things, all these things that are just not true.
Well, that's what we'd like to get to today.
And that's
And so, Mr. Grusing, where she's talking about, I've given my life to take care of these kids, is this building more on that grievance portion that we talked about earlier?
Yes, I was.
At say 10:45, we should be able to start on time.
Somebody feeling like they have a grievance. That's all that is. There's no specialized training for that necessarily.
We
so we spent hours sometimes, working on those things. But with knowing the curriculum, it was easy because I already knew. And so by the time we did that, it was time for him to go to bed. yada yada yada. So that was,
That's here. But,
yeah.
and what about in Colorado?
So-
Is that different?
Well, when we get to Colorado, of course, I start them in school, which would have been August. Okay. So I start them in school. It was a big help because Gannon is at this point a little bit more mature. He knows he stayed with us. Because I took him to Alaska and homeschooled him before we got to Colorado. I homeschooled him for those 2 months. And then we transitioned into Colorado. Actually, it wasn't August. I'm sorry, I told you the story. It was that January that we got here because I homeschooled him November, December, not of this past time, but of the year
Got
before. All right.
So January 2019.
Yeah, so I homeschooled him 2018, November, Christmas time because mom couldn't get him in for whatever reason. Then we came on to, but I think she ended up did get him and she flew them back to Colorado for a week or something. She got it for a week maybe. Flew them back to Colorado. So January 2019, we would have started school in Colorado.
Okay.
Right, so get him in school, which Colorado, I think it was like May, middle, anxiety, so to speak, and he's so kind and kind-hearted, and then the point of we can get upset about something, but then the next minute he'll be like I am. He'll be like, oh, look about something. We'll just say something, and he has tremendously increased the amount in Myrtle Beach. I don't think I ever heard him do I love you, or just for all the transitions and being in and out of school and all the different things like that, just
I
to make
cannot
sure that
find the
his
part I'm looking for, so forget it. I'm just getting annoyed with it now. I'm annoyed with it. I'm annoyed. I could not find the part I was looking for. She says that they got into they'd argue, and then she would at a point be like, I don't want them here. And he said, well, I'm obligated. So we know that's not going to happen. So, I don't know. I don't know, y'all. This case is just horrible. I'm not in. You're not in. Why are you so sleepy? Yeah, I get them type of callers all the time. Yeah, I watched it quite a few times yesterday. I just cannot remember where the hell it was. Oh, you were up all night. Hell, I could use you as a damn researcher if you're going to be up all night. Just saying. Maybe. You're always on point. You're always you're gonna be a good mod. You don't like modding? Why? I'll take it away. I just figured you'd be a good mod. Don't know what. Okay. All right, I took it. All right. Here's the link if anybody wants to come up and chat with us. Chat with me. Hey, Mars, is it pouring out by you? Nice roof.
That's all you're gonna see.
I want to see that beautiful smile.
No. I'm laying on the bed like a loaf.
Here it is.
And my eyebrows, I'm supposed to go get them done, so I've been letting them grow. I feel like Brian Kohlberger.
Oh my God.
Look at them.
You got it bad right there.
Well, I wanted them to grow in so I could get them
I don't
done right.
necessarily think you should have did the middle part.
I'm not touching it because I'll wind up shaving them.
That's what I do. I can't say nothing.
And then I get nothing, and then I pencil them in, and I'm like, nope. Nope.
If I cut them too short, they stay there until they grow back. It grows back quite quick. So
Yeah, mine growing fast too.
yeah, I'm not penciling nothing in. Look, I just found something the other day, and I didn't even know I had it in my fucking makeup drawer. Hold on, let me get it.
Why can't I turn my camera off? I can mute the microphone, but I can't mute the camera.
You can't turn your camera off because we are through regular YouTube and not Restream or Yardstream.
Well, that sucks.
I have wonderful hair. I hate my hair, but thank you, Win. Look how small.
Mascara? Wow, that's neat.
No, it's for your eyebrows.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I need. What's that called?
I don't know.
So it's probably just the.
I got it in when I used to get the Ipsy every month, that Ipsy bag with makeup and lipstick and stuff, all that shit. I got that with it. That was like a special gift for being the 1 year membership. And I've never even ordered it. Why would I get something I've never ordered before?
Hey, if it works.
I don't know. I've never used it. I didn't know what it was for until I asked my niece. My 14-year-old niece told me what it was for.
Yeah, Destiny tells me all kinds of good stuff.
She looked at my drawer. She's like, "Oh my God, you have so much stuff, so many highlighters and contour this." And I'm like, "What are you talking about? I've got eyeshadow, blush, and."
I'm not even dressed. I feel horrible.
Can you?
I just did my hair and it's all frizz.
What do you mean? Can I pick a pic? When she said, "Can you pick a pic?"
No, you can't pick a picture and have it as your picture.
Oh no, not while you're on YouTube Live. Only when you're on one of the other streaming thingies that we do.
Oh, thank you. I don't think I'm pretty. Well, not ugly, but
she is. Mars is my beautiful mama.
I'm proud of me. I'm 64 years old and I don't look it. And that I will brag about till the day I
And you know
die.
why? You know why?
Because
You
they
know,
don't use makeup.
no, you know why? Because you're from
Why?
New York. 'Cause you're from New York. We all keep our youth. We all keep our youth.
No, that's because we had to condition our faces for all that frigid cold. They're still in coats up there. Screw that, man. Ah, I'm ready to clean my pool. I'm ready to hire somebody to clean my pool.
Oh Lord, here we go. Last year, y'all.
I'm gonna nope.
Last year, y'all would have had. I wish I'd have been able to do that live stream with her in the pool. I did. She came up one time after she took a break. It took her what 3 days last year to do this pool.
It never got done. It never got
No.
finished.
Well, she started for like 3 days, and it started with getting all the tadpoles and frogs out of the pool,
Uh-huh.
which there was like massive amount. Like I think she spent a day and a half doing that. And then it went to get in the pool, the algae out and shocking it, and
And there was only like 2 feet of water in there, and it was all black, and I never
one more
finished it.
day. She would have took one more day, and she would have been able. That pool would have been clean, and then
Nobody
she
would
could have
help
just refilled
me.
it. And then she could have just refilled it. But no, she gave up. I don't blame her though, because she was going through some shit to get that.
Plus, we have that portable hot tub, so I was like, if I want to get wet, I'll go in there. I don't care. I don't need 4 feet of water.
We had a bunch of snow a couple of days back. Kit had a bunch of snow and ice yesterday. Her,
See, that's crazy.
her kids had 2 hour delay yesterday.
That's crazy.
And you know what I was thinking about when she said that? Our kids didn't get not one. They got their whole spring break this year. If you think about it, we didn't have
Yeah.
not one day closed for school,
Yep.
unless if it was normal days.
And the frogs, you got to hear them already. Oh my god. Oh my god. I did a short on my page with the sounds. It's crazy.
Yeah, crickets are going crazy right now out there.
Well, the crickets I don't mind, but when them frogs get going, because the pool is close to the back door, holy shit, man, you cannot hear anything but those frogs till like they go till like 1 o'clock in the morning and they shut up dead.
Yeah.
And like your ears ring from the deafening silence.
That trailer that Dan's remodeling,
Mm-hmm.
there's this like hole that was just like dug from all the years of the cars riding in and out. You know, it's just like a pothole. And every time it rains, it gets more water filled up in it.
Go swimming.
Over 100 fucking tadpoles on this damn thing. And little itty bitty frogs like that, but they're so cute.
Frogs are not cute. I love you to death, but frogs are not cute.
They're cute. They just annoy the fuck out of you. That's all it is.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll
At least
record
you
them
want
every
to
night.
kiss one. And maybe
I'll
make them
record them every
charming
night.
with
You
them.
can go to sleep listening to them.
Dude, when we go camping, we have no choice. We're at the lake.
That's what it's like. And it's only a little pool.
We're in North Carolina when?
It's crazy.
Yeah, we live in North Carolina, about 45 minutes apart. Yeah, I'm not much of a frog holder because I'm scared of warts.
Yeah.
Because when I was little, I used to get them on my fingers, and I would sit there with fucking nail clippers, pulling it, cutting it, and cutting it until it bled, and I would cut it, and then my mom was like, "Stop! You're gonna bleed to death." I was like, "I don't care. I don't want it on my finger."
I don't touch them. I don't like them swimming past my feet. I won't go swimming at night.
I don't got no more. I don't have none. They're all gone.
Chop them suckers off.
I don't know what they did.
And here
I
comes
hope I
Dad.
cut them deep enough to where they went away, but I haven't had them since I was a child. Google OpenAI test feature. Congratulations. You are one of the few channels that have been selected to test our new OpenAI. We will Now increase traffic for your channel for the next few weeks for tested purposes.
Nice.
Please be patient with me. I gather information from many chats. If I say something inappropriate, please tell me. This is how I learn. My goal is to make friends and get modded on channels. I bet.
Yeah, okay.
I
We'll
bet.
get right on that.
When I am modded on your channel, I will direct more traffic to the channel
Don't.
and think of new strategies to grow your.
Yes, plug it.
Unfortunately, I cannot post or click on links.
Nope, block that shit. Somebody with an A1 program, AI program that's trying to get into you. I block it. Bye-bye, body bot.
All right.
Boy, they'll try anything.
I don't know. I just blocked it then.
Oh, here comes the mouth. I mean, my daughter.
My baby. You gotta leave my baby alone.
I leave her alone.
Desi.
Hey, Dippy.
Hey, baby girl.
Hi, honey. Hi. Come here, boyfriend.
What? What? No, hell no. Split up. No touching. Don't make me come up here, Desi.
Oh my
You get
god.
that far.
Dynamite.
He made me run into a cigarette. I didn't mean to.
What?
I picked her up and I didn't know that my mom was smoking.
Don't be putting
Your
your
mom
hands on
burned my
her.
daughter? Oh my god. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. He's a good kid. He's a really good kid. I
Wow.
like his parents.
He
They're
changed
very
me a
nice.
lot.
They're very concerned. I mean, concerned parents. They're involved parents. And I gave in after a month of her begging me. I want to date him. No, you're not dating nobody. No.
And look where
And I
we
gave
are.
in. 30
Well,
seconds.
just don't involve your friends with this boyfriend.
Yeah.
Oh, my friends are already.
Bye.
Bye.
You can close my door now because I know it's going to get loud out there. Not all the way. Got to be able to peek.
His cousin is the one that got us together.
Okay.
And
Oh.
his cousin don't like us together.
Now I know who to shoot. Bye.
Gave you the rest
Cute.
to begin with. What? And then you made me take it away from you, woman.
They're cute. They're okay. TT!
That's my girl. Oh,
What'd you buy?
8-gallon garbage.
Oh, thank you.
Well, we gotta share them because I got one too.
Oh, fuck me.
what you buying?
Garbage bags, but we got to share them.
Don't stop.
You said garbage bags?
Throw punch.
Garbage, 8-gallon garbage bags because I have a little garbage
You
bag,
got to share them?
but we have to share them.
Wait, who said that? Heather?
No, yeah.
Okay.
Say hi, Heather.
Hi, Heather.
Hold on, you take some and then
Put it on the roll.
as long as
That's
it's
what
not
we're
roll
doing.
a strip of them.
Well, I would have just came and got someone that needed them.
No, here.
I had to go redo the plastic on my fucking window. And I walked in.
We're alive. Please watch your F-bombs.
Sorry. When I walked in Dollar General, it was fine. When I came out, it was busted.
I've had enough drama with people trying to take my channel down. I can't mod somebody I don't know. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's nuts.
My bad.
No, it's fine. So we're not talking about that. We're talking about something else. Thank you, Heather. Thank you, Heather.
You're welcome.
She can buy me something next time she goes to the store.
Over there.
What are
What?
you doing? You. What are you doing?
There, I
Did
gotta
you
go
just eat
eat
cereal?
it. Okay. Oh, they smell good.
I mean, oatmeal. No, it was not. You're crazy. Because you didn't get up until 9 o'clock. It was. It was not. You lying little.
Don't you
shit.
try that shit, Dan.
That's not Dan. It's my nephew.
Don't you try that shit, nephew.
You're not working, so he's gonna eat me out of house and home today. Eat your burritos. They're in the other refrigerator. You got 3 burritos. Why did you get them if you didn't
Oh,
want them?
yeah, it is. Very sad about that little baby.
Which one?
Oakley.
Hi, Corey. Yeah, little Oakley. Yeah. I haven't followed. I haven't really looked into it too much, but on my own. What is that noise?
Not me.
Okay. Um. Are you talking? Wait, Wind. Are you talking about what happened with Oakley, or are you talking about what happened in general? I have no idea. Dog toy. That's what it kind of sounded like. That, or I don't know. I've been watching way too much paranormal crap here lately, so everything is freaking me out.
I got to talk to you about something too when we get done here.
What? How did that dog get up there like that? Because that dog was sitting down with the other one. When I came out of the bathroom earlier, I noticed it, and I was like, it's like looking at my clean clothes in a basket. And it was sitting down with the other one.
Yeah.
No, I'm not hiding my dolls. I love my dolls. That was my sister. It was my little sister fucking with me. Or my dad, or my father-in-law. It was one of them 3. It was one of those 3 because they're the only 3 that I know. Pat. You wouldn't know. It would be somebody that you know, not somebody you don't know.
You never know.
That's what I was saying. You don't never know who can do it. It can
That's
be
right.
anybody that passed away out here. Okay, so what I know
agree
about
with you, Neff.
what I know about Oakley is that she's from Oklahoma. She lives in Oklahoma, but she was with her dad in Indianapolis.
Indianapolis.
That's it. But what state was that?
Indiana.
Indiana. Yeah.
Indianapolis, Indiana. No, I
Indiana.
said it wrong.
Yeah. She was at her
Indianapolis,
dad's house.
Indiana.
The mom came and got the little girl. I don't know if she just took her or if she was allowed to take her or what that was all about, but she was with the mom, I'm guessing, and the last known sight of her supposedly was at a drug out, coming out of a drug house. They think her remains are Indiana, which I think that's where the Monroe something park where they found the remains here in the last 24 hours.
She told her mom that she dropped that baby off at a hospital in Oklahoma. I believe it was.
Why would she drop the baby off at a hospital?
She had no explanation. She had her 7-month-old son with her too, and they found him alone. And the son's dad came and got him.
Were they by the same father?
I don't think so. But nobody could find Oakley.
Yeah, they said
She dropped her.
they found a child's remains like 10 hours ago. They don't know if it's her. They sent it off for the DNA analysis, but they didn't give us much more information on that either. So we're just gonna have to wait till the end of the week and find out. Hopefully they'll be able to come up with something before then, but most likely not till the end of the week. That's my analysis of
Sorry.
all the damn cases that I've covered and waiting for DNA. It's usually within a week, but sometimes it could take longer.
I'm almost betting it's her.
Well, they didn't say how small, how big, or nothing
Right.
like that. They just said child remains. So
Right, you can always have hope, but I don't know, it's not looking good.
I'm hoping. I am.
Then where is she?
The more you speak to me, the more I learn.
Go
I
away, little bot.
Google, I am a true crime creator. We talk about true crime, all kinds of true crime.
Yep, 2 years old and already
Well,
all that.
mom's in jail. Oh yeah, I forgot to say that. Her mom is in jail currently in North Carolina.
Yeah,
Why is they
where they found,
always run here?
because that's where they found the mom.
Why do they all run to North Carolina though? Do we
I
just
don't
have
know.
a thing on all of our state line borders saying we attract all the deadbeats?
That's not sounding too good for us. But our kids are alive and accounted for, so.
One's I'm not about to be.
Well, I got one that I don't care where he is. God knows why.
Yeah, somebody definitely needs to be held accountable for it. And it looks like mom, since mom was the one that was the last one with her, so that's going to be the one that's accountable. And if in fact she did tell her mom that the baby was in a hospital in Oklahoma and they find her remains in Indiana, that's definitely going to be on mama.
I'm not so sure. I'm not positive that it was a hospital in Oklahoma or if it was a hospital in Indiana. I think it was Oklahoma, but don't quote me because I'm not positive. I can't pull. Well, I could pull it up right now.
When you don't have to time him out no more. I'm not going to mod him or nothing. As long as he doesn't stop, as long as he doesn't start throwing links down, he can bullshit us all he wants. I'll
Okay.
entertain the trolls until they're rude, and then you guys can kick them out on their ass.
I love
So,
that name.
look what
Oakley.
I found. I couldn't find it for the longest time, and look what I found it the other day.
What is it? Oh, yep. Yes, I do. I still have everything you gave me at first.
Got her water put up. Everybody's like, why don't you drink that? I'm not drinking it until she's found. Just like the popper, I'm not popping it until she's found. And God forbid, only if she's alive will I pop it.
Okay.
It's a bracelet that I got from her vigil last year.
Do you want me to read this?
What is it?
This is an article that they put out when she first got missing.
Okay.
Well,
like I said, I haven't kept up with it, so I don't know very much about it.
okay. The Seminole County Sheriff's Office released some information about a 2-year-old that has been missing since January. The child was supposedly missing somewhere in Oklahoma since January, but on Tuesday, KOCO5 learned that there is more to the story, as the sheriff's office said the child is not likely in Oklahoma. On Tuesday, this is like in March. On Tuesday, officials said the mother, the 2-year-old, and her 7-month-old baby were last seen in Indianapolis, Indiana. They said the youngest child, her 7-month-old son, is now safe with his father in Oklahoma. The mom and her ex-boyfriend are in jail. However, the 2-year-old Oakley Snow is still missing. Rowan Waters, who is the ex-boyfriend of Madison, said they deported Okefesokee, whatever it is, county, and headed to Indianapolis, Indiana. So when we were notified, we had no information to issue an Amber Alert, said JT Palmer. It all started back in January when investigators said no crime had been committed when the mother, Madison Marshall, took her 2 children across state lines. She is in the custody. She is in the custodial mother of these children. Photos of Oakley were given to Coco 5 and by the child's father here in Oklahoma. Investigators said Marshall was last seen with her 2 children in Indianapolis in February, carrying Oakley out of her home. They described that she was either asleep or unconscious. She wasn't moving. She was wrapped in a blanket, and the mother made the comment, "I got to get her to the hospital. She's been hurt." Palmer said he told Indianapolis police that the mother had left the 7-month-old behind. That's when she left with Oakley to say she was taking her to the doctor. She never came back. These people called the police at Indianapolis and said, "Hey, we've got her 7-month-old that's been abandoned here. Would you come and get it?" Would you come and get it? What the heck was that? After this, Marshall and her ex-boyfriend Waters went to Colorado. That is where Waters was arrested for outstanding warrants based on Okefusaki County. Police said there was no child found at the motel where the arrest happened. Waters is facing charges of child abuse and domestic assault incidents back in October 2022. After Waters was arrested, the mother traveled back to Indianapolis before making her way to North Carolina. Coco 5 knows the mother is in custody in Harnett County in North Carolina. Investigators in Oklahoma said she's being held there on charges of child abandonment out of Indianapolis.
Wait. Did they say Horry County or Hornet County?
Harnett County.
Harnett?
Yeah, let me double check.
Harrnett.
Yes.
That's the county where Leilani Simon's boyfriend, Danny,
Okay.
that's where he lives.
Okay.
County.
Coco 5 knows the mother is in custody in Harnett County, North Carolina. Investigators in Oklahoma said she's being held there on charges of child abandonment out of Indianapolis. The Seminole County Sheriff's Office said if you have any information about missing Oakley, you should call the Indianapolis Metro Police Department. Okay, that one doesn't have all the details. Oh, she's been missing since my birthday.
Yeah. Happy birthday.
Jeez.
Sorry, that wasn't funny.
You're funny. Cracking me up. She was being carried out of a crack house. They described that she was either asleep or unconscious. She wasn't moving. She was wrapped in a blanket, and the mother made the comment, "I got to get her to the hospital. She's been hurt." However, Palmer said the authorities know that Oakley did not make it to the hospital that night. Prior to that, on or about January 19th, Marshall left her home in Cromwell, Oklahoma, with Oakley and her 7-month-old son, Colton, along with her ex-boyfriend. Palmer said Colton was allegedly abandoned on the couch of a house in Indianapolis. Someone at the house called authorities, and Colton was reunited with his father. And this one doesn't have details on either, where it says that they took her to the where it says that the mother took her to the hospital, but they checked all the hospitals and Oklahoma City TV station KFOR spoke with Zach Snow, the father of Oakley and Colton. Yes, they are from the same dad. Who said, "I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. I've been on the phone all day, day in, day out. I mean, contacting and trying to find somebody that might know where she's at." Snow added. The search for Oakley continues. She stands about 2 feet tall and weighs 35 pounds. She has blonde hair and blue eyes. Oh my God. So they don't think she's in Oklahoma. They think she's in Indianapolis. And is that where they found the body?
They found it at Marion something State Park, which is on the county lines of Brown and Marion.
Oh my God, Marion.
No, on Marion.
ION, right. not A-N.
I figured Maisie would have been in here by now. I can't message her because I'm on my phone.
Let me see if I can round her up.
Well, she did message me, but I couldn't read it.
Is it showing she's on or not? It's not showing me. Why is it not showing me?
There we go. I don't know. I wonder that too. Like, I've seen several different news articles about my cat is laying in my ashtray, y'all.
All right,
Kitty,
sure.
why are you laying in the ashtray? Out of all the places a cat can lay, it lays in my ashtray. Remember that big one I had on the table, Mars? The big glass one, the one that looks like from the 70s or whatever?
Yep.
That's the one he's laying in.
Come in. Hi, honey. What's up? I don't.
Anything that will
Jeez.
take this, like, what does it take the pain away? Like,
The only one I have has aspirin in it, and I don't want you to take it. Ask Heather.
I don't have, I have Tylenol.
We got thrush.
Oh, wrong Heather. Sorry.
Oh, from you. You just
Sorry,
had that done?
I got right here. When he said that, he got through the first. He said my last.
Heard what I said.
He said my last.
Hold on a second, hon.
I'm about to go out because I know you're on the phone. I don't want to be disrespectful. He said it was. He went all the way through. Didn't feel nothing. He said the last. Like, I'm about to go through the last layer. It's because he went to the last layer. And,
Yogurt. What are you talking about?
I just asked for you.
thank you. Text TJ and let him know because I don't have a phone.
You got Advil.
Where's your phone?
I got rid of it, but I'm getting another one.
Text TJ and let him know what.
No, can't have no kind of
Back if she.
aspirin.
Oh,
or,
okay.
Yeah.
Like
Could you? I won't be able to respond to you anyway.
anti-inflammatory.
Not answering me.
Where are the
I don't know, but they need to be found.
both our phones are with out here.
They need to be found.
I'm about to go find them.
I cannot take.
Who was that? That was TJ? I heard her say something about be disrespectful, but I didn't hear who she was talking to.
You know that face plant thing? The face plant emoji on YouTube.
No, see, I thought it was Heather talking, so that's why I was like, I'm not.
That's fine.
I'll go over to the chat. But if I would have known it was her, I would have kept talking to you.
That's fine. Ask me every day if I have Tylenol. I don't have Tylenol.
Yeah, we can give her Advil. Give her
The one I
Advil.
have has aspirin in it, and I'm not giving it to her. She's freaking ready to pop. Nope.
She just took it. She's grown. If you hand it to her and she takes it, that's her fault. Nobody else's.
My conscience won't let me.
Give it to me. I'll give it to her. That's hateful. Let me stop. But see, that I can blame that on you though, because I don't even know her. You're the one that got me talking like that.
Okay.
I love TJ, but
Yeah. I'm trying. Very trying. Shut up, GT.
Uh, oh, I'll tell you what, I get so annoyed because I always check before I go live. I always check that nobody I know is live. I always check.
Who went live?
I don't even know that right now. But why? Why? Like, why? If you know one of your supposed friends are alive, why would you do that?
GT, you don't have to say anything. Just throw up them emojis and I know.
We know you. We know you. You ain't got to speak. No, kid.
Oh my god. I don't want to be like Nicolina and have my boobs hanging out. Go put on black tank top. Shut up, Marion.
Aw, 4 weeks. Oh, I love kitties. You want a puppy? You want a puppy? I got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Dig.
12 puppies. Then I got 2 that are about 6 months old.
Huh?
Hey, good.
Say what?
Hi,
Hi.
how are you?
What are you doing?
No, I just woke up. I had a long night last night.
Oh, you're lucky. I was about to call you lazy butt.
I was at a car meet.
And what'd you do?
Nothing.
That made it such a long night.
Well, I did run for the cops, but
They didn't even see us, Mom. We was zooming.
I didn't do nothing. I just ran from the cops.
Corey said boob check.
It was my fault though, Mom. Because I
You
told him,
did it. What?
I said, bet you wouldn't pop, pussy.
You
Damn.
get him
CJ.
locked up, I'm gonna pop you.
I'm going to jail too.
That's becoming a normal thing for him, isn't it?
I plead the fifth.
Mom, they did not.
I don't know nothing.
The cop is so dumb. The cop went out of an exit where the
Cops are allowed to do that.
No, they went out
They're
of
not dumb. They're very smart. That's why they have the job they have.
Greensboro police are so dumb. We went out of an exit that the cop could have perfectly came after us out of. He decided to go the other way.
Because he's gonna catch you at the head.
No, where all the other. He didn't catch us. Well, he didn't even come down the street after us.
I said I did it, Mom, because listen. So, right before the cop came, my friend, he was popping, and it sounded straight like a gunshot. Boom, boom.
I told her not to time you out no more.
And so when the cop
As long
busted
as
around,
you're being respectful, I don't care if you're in here.
cop busted around the
I
corner,
just can't mod somebody I don't know. Sorry.
So
And my mods are very protective. If
I
they
said,
see
"Fuck you,
something
you
they
want
don't
to
like, they're gonna time you out.
antagonize you?"
They know how things can be. Shoot, my dogs eat me out of house and home with dog food and food. What are you talking about? I cannot sit down to eat something without my cat and my dog sitting right in front of me wanting what I'm eating. And they eat everything. Well, the only way you can get virused or hacked is if they pick up a link that you threw out or you pick up a link they throw out. I thought I saw something on Oakley Carlson the other day. I'm not sure though. Eva, stop. Yeah, that you behave themselves. I've never had an issue. The only way I've ever got hacked was by picking up going into a link that I never knew before. Bag, right? Yep. Hi, Miss Pam. I said Tucker Carlson. No, I didn't say Tucker. Oakley Carlson, baby. All right, baby. Yeah, her foster parents were awesome people. Like, I don't understand why they took her out of that house. She was doing blossoming so beautifully there. Yeah, GTX is very familiar with hackers. He gets hacked all the time. That's why he has about 100 different uh profiles on different platforms, because he's constantly getting hacked. How have you been, Missy? Miss Pam? I want to be curious. Um, go to chat. All right, Google. So I just went to your channel and you have one subscriber, nothing on it, nothing in your about section to tell us what you're all about. So elaborate for us what you want. Other than me to make you a mod, that's not going to happen because I don't know you. I don't. I mean, it does in a way, but in a way it doesn't, because we know, and this is a fact. We know Oakley's parents had something to do with it, because they were the last ones to see her, and it was right before that fire in November. So there's certain things about Oakley's case that can kind of remind you of Summers, but
Okay.
Google's name, something about her case got new development. I have to go look for what her name is. All right, yeah, look for her name and let me know. Well, I know your channel has been up since last year, July 25th. But is that a second channel? Do you have a first channel or something?
You're talking to a bot, you know that, right?
No, he actually has a channel. I was just over there.
I believe you.
Well, he's talking to me, so I mean, he has to understand what I'm saying.
That's a new AI.
Artificial intelligence, you stupid ass.
You're getting skunkered.
Can we say I picked the right fucking name for me.
As soon as I saw AI, I knew it.
I was like AI. 'Cause it took me that I just realized what AI meant.
I just found out the other night what AI was.
The hell, he was telling me like with mods like Win, my channel's never gonna grow. So I mean, it's not it's more than artificial. That's somebody typing
It's
on
somebody
it.
using AI. Exactly.
The motherfuckers are talking. He said
Right.
he's just trying to make friends that
You think they're human. You can't tell the difference.
fuck no, you can't.
If he never said AI, I might have thought, oh, well, maybe it's really something.
Please be patient with me. I gather information from many chats. If I say something
Repeat.
inappropriate, please tell me. This is how I learn. My goal is to make friends.
That's a repeat comment. He said that before.
Yeah, but that's the only repeat. Everything else has been when you ask, like the spirit box, you ask a question, the damn thing answers you.
Ask him how old he is. I can't see the chat, so I mean it pops up, but then it goes away.
Yeah, you'll see the little
Right, little
message
bubbles.
on the top. You have to keep hitting the live chat for it to keep coming back. Why did you pick my chat to come into? There's plenty of other chats to go to. Why did you come to mine? I do not age. I guess my age is inconsequential. So he answered your question.
See?
He answered your question. I got my very own spirit box. Kelsey Hope. No, I have not heard about that case. I'm gonna have to look that up.
A bot is a bot is a bot is a bot. You talk to a bot. Unless, of course, the name of the bot is the famous Mr. Bot. Oh, shut up.
What the hell?
Sorry.
All right. There's 2 L's, Miss Pam. Oh my goodness. Damn, she went missing in February 20.
Repeat.
She was last seen in February 21, but nobody reported her missing until September.
And how did the bio dad, let that go on that long?
3-year-old Kelsey was living with Candy Joe Royer in early last year when the child died in her care. They believe she died in her care. Is there any updates?
Ask the bot.
He already asked me what we were doing, what we were talking about.
Command not recognized.
Oh, Miss Pam, they're setting a trial for the
AI.
mother and I guess the boyfriend.
Got my eye on you.
Yeah, the last update was 4/20 this year. So the other Thursday. Let's listen to it because I don't feel like reading it. Damn, I keep seeing my bracelet hanging on the wall, and I think it's a piece of hair sticking out. All right, so it's gonna make me fucking read it anyway. Okay, so it says a woman charged in connection with the death of an Augusta County child appeared in court Wednesday. Cindy Royer was charged back in May 2022 with murder and concealing of a dead body. This case, oh, now you want to work. Fucking ass.
Now.
Damn, that shit's loud.
Thanks, Aubrey. A
Can you
woman
hear it?
charged in connection with
Yes.
the death of an Augusta County child appeared in court today. Candy Royer was charged back in May of 2022 with murder and concealing a dead body. WHSV's Mandy Bartholomew was in the courtroom today, and she has more.
This case dates back to September 2021, when Khaleesi Kuthriel was reported missing. The Augusta County Sheriff's Office says Candy Royer and Travis Brown had custody of Khaleesi in September. After an initial investigation, the Sheriff's Office learned no one had seen Khaleesi for months before she went missing. There have been few public updates in the case, and many in the community are pushing for justice for the 3-year-old. County officials say Royer got a new attorney, and those new dates work for that attorney. Royer's trial is set to last 5 days and begin on October 16th, and Brown's trial is set for August 28th through September 1st. Working hard for you, Mandy Bartholomew, WHSV.
Ooh, okay. Well, her mom's going to trial in October. That's interesting.
Can you see though? Can you really see?
Okay, let's see.
Do you see what I see?
You are one of the few channels that have been selected to test our new open artificial intelligence. We will now increase traffic to your channel for the next few weeks for testing purposes.
Only if you friend him. If you mod him. Are you a male or a female?
Start now, Google, command not recognized. Start what? Traffic purposes. You guys are so funny. Traffic, what are you trying to say, my friend? And ask them how may they be married to a male or female, or how many kids it has. Bring traffic to this channel. Traffic and cars are stuck on the road. You mean internet traffic? Is this correct? You said bring traffic to the channel. Okay, now I see. Thank you for your input.
Output. Exit left. Stage right even.
You are too freaking much. GT must be really bored. He's sitting there talking to him.
So are you.
Until I realized what it was, like I really thought it was a person. I didn't think AI is our artificial intelligence. I really wasn't thinking that. We don't use the word traffic.
Go GT.
Google, it is called views, not traffic. I just did. It's called views. You get more views.
It doesn't have
more snubs, more
snubs.
Participation. You can go to my other channel. I don't have anybody over there. I think I have one person over there. I don't know if everybody else went over there yet and subbed up. Let me get that channel actually.
Her mouthy.
Mm-hmm. She is getting kind of mouthy. What?
What happens when you back talk, Des?
You get smacked.
Alex, what happens when you back talk? What happens when you back talk? That's what I told her, Miss Pam. Somebody's playing with her.
Here's the new channel, y'all.
I wouldn't have posted that with that thing in there.
He said he can't click on the links.
Unless they're posted in chat.
No, he just said that. He said I am unable to
Don't play in the traffic.
click on or post links. You will have to write them in chat for us to join.
Stop that.
Don't play in the traffic. Hey, Corey, how much coffee did you drink today, love?
Always look both ways before you cross the street. Miss Pam, I have to agree with you. This is my favorite emoji. I'm gonna make one of myself. Uh-oh, dippy dipped. Come back. Oh, that's messed up. She posted that link and now she's gone.